Would you choose a proud, arrogant person as a friend? Would you keep a rich but cruel man in your good books? Of course not. So, what is it that humans, and even animals, truly love? In today's story, you'll learn something powerful. To win the world, you don't need a weapon. Kindness is the one weapon that brings victory without harming anyone. So let's begin. This isn't just a story, it's a lesson all of us need. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a very rich man. Everyone knew about his money and his name, but people also knew something else. He was not a good person. He spoke rudely and treated others badly. He looked at people as if they were nothing, like small insects on the ground. He insulted them, embarrassed them in front of others, and treated them very badly. The people in the town stayed quiet because they were scared of him. They praised him and tried to make him happy, hoping he would not treat them badly. In the same town, there lived a kind and generous woman. People said she was very beautiful, but no one had ever seen her face. She stayed inside her home and did not meet anyone. She lived a quiet life inside her home. On her front door, she had put up a sign that said, "No one goes away empty-handed." It meant that anyone who came to her for help would receive something. So, whenever someone was in need, they would write their request on a small note and drop it at her door. The next day, whatever they needed would be waiting for them, and they would take it and leave, grateful. As time passed, the rich man's pride and cruelty only grew stronger, and at the same time, the woman's generosity also grew stronger. Then one day, the sign on her door changed. It now said, "Tomorrow, the entire area is invited for lunch." The news spread like wildfire. People were excited and began preparing to go. Even the rich man heard about it. The moment he did, he called his servants and ordered, "Announce from morning till evening that I am hosting a grand feast tomorrow, so no one goes to her house." His servants went around the town making loud announcements. The rich man set up long rows of food tables, and big cooking pots were boiling everywhere. From morning, his staff worked non-stop and waited proudly, sure that a huge crowd would come. But not a single person came. The rich man was stunned. He said, "Find out where everyone is." When his advisor came back with the news, he looked worried and said, "Sir, the whole town went to her invitation. Not a single person came to yours." That's when the rich man learned the truth. Everyone was at the woman's house. They were sitting together, eating, smiling, and their faces were glowing with happiness. People were happy to eat simple food at her house, because there they were treated with respect and kindness. And they rejected the rich man's special feast with many different dishes, because they knew that in his house they would not be respected. The rich man felt ashamed. His head dropped, and he stood there quietly for a moment. Then he took a deep breath and said in a soft voice, "Today I finally understand something. You cannot win people's hearts with money. You can only win them with loyalty, care, and kindness." Then he said, "From today, I will change. I will not hurt anyone again. I will not show off my money or act proud. I will speak kindly and treat people with respect. I will win hearts with love, and I will become a better person." Money can create comfort, but it cannot create love or respect. People don't remember what you own. They remember how you treated them. If you want to win hearts and build real loyalty, choose kindness, care, and humility. If you liked this story, Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss our future motivational stories with powerful lessons.